Marriage is no simple task, but this couple made it. Carolyn and Joe Lococke have been married for 56 years.
Never had a date in high school until about 2.5 years after graduation, we had our first date. And then some friends of ours asked us if we would like to go out on a Coke date.
Not long after their first date, they knew they wanted to be married.
On August 30th, I was 21, and we married on September the 12th. Kids don't do that anymore.
That's a long time ago, you know?
Yeah.
At the beginning of their marriage, they did not have a lot of money.
I think she brought home
I can tell you the exact amount.
$38.
$33.80 a week.
We'd stock up our pantry, you know?
Because I was trying to learn how to cook. But I took advantage of every sale.
Joe always admired Carolyn and all she does for him.
Carolyn is, she's put up with a lot with me over the years. Pretty soon it'll be 56 years, I think, if my math is right.
In September.
And she's always been a great mother, a great grandmother, a great housewife. She's always been very strong, always been very supportive
I didn't know you felt this way.
of me. Well, I'm telling the truth. I'm having to finally admit it.
But it goes both ways.
And when he says he's going to do something, he does it. Maybe a little bit slower than I would like, but he gets it done. And I don't know, I guess we're a pretty good match.
So we're compatible.
On most days.
Joe worked as a high school administrator, and he loved getting to know his students.
Shaquille O'Neal actually was at Cole High School when my grandpa was there at the time. And my grandpa's not this tall, lengthy man. Like, he's a bigger dude, and you wouldn't think someone in high school would be able to pick him up. But whenever Shaq would greet my grandpa in the hallways, he would always go and pick him up, and that was just something my grandpa always told us. And us kids, we were just like, oh, whatever, Papa. Like, that didn't happen. It's Shaquille O'Neal. That didn't happen. And so I think within like the last 10 years, he ran into Shaq. I don't know if it was in an airport, but he ran into him and reminded him who he was, and Shaq knew exactly who he was, and I think picked him up, which is pretty funny because my grandpa's a lot older now.
Their kids and grandkids have always been the highlight of their lives.
Our favorite memories in our lifetime have been about family and friends. Our kids, our 3 kids, Leslie, Laurie, and Anthony, and our 4 grandchildren.
Everything centers around them.
Yeah,
And it always has.
As you get older, that window of your past gets greater, and you want to look in that window and remember all those good things that you did throughout all those years. And for us, aging has been pretty good.
If they could give any advice to people wanting to have a successful marriage, it would be.
And just make sure that the man you marry is your best friend. And we just, I don't know, I can't imagine life without him, and hopefully he feels the same way.